Selamat sejahtera and greetings Dr. Helen. We are from Group 7 and my name is RYHANA binti HASNAN.
Hello doctor, I'm SABA MASANI. All the greetings to you. I'm from Group 7 and we are going to present today about post-Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum and greeting to doctor and friends. I am Nazihah binti SILAH.
Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. My name is AMEERA NABIHA binti ABDUL HAKIM AMIR.
So now we are going to present about Post-Malaysia Strategic Plan. Post-Malaysia Berhad aka Post-Malaysia has a track record of over 200 years. Today, Post-Malaysia is a dynamic postal, logistic, aviation, financial services and supply chain solution provider in Malaysia with the largest delivery and touchpoint network in the country. Through its postal segment, Post Malaysia currently delivers to over 9 million addresses nationwide with a network of more than 3,500 touchpoints and over 350 self-service terminals. Post Malaysia connects the nation with over 200 postal operators globally and extended its capability to support Southeast Asia's rapidly expanding cross-border e-commerce businesses. Post Malaysia was listed on Bursa Malaysia in September 2001. Post Malaysia's business involves 4 types of segments, which is postal segments, logistics segment, aviation segment, and other segments such as Post Arahnu, Data Post, and Post DG Cert. The vision of Post Malaysia is to be one of the largest postal and courier operator in Asia with sizable logistic assets and end-to-end logistic capability which continuing maximize the value of human capital, improve environmental development, enhance the modern digital technology for customers, and sustain the success of stakeholders. The mission of Post Malaysia are: number 1, we delivering convenient new product and services with a strong emphasis on the booming e-commerce market through the all segments such as postal, aviation, logistics, financial services, and supply chain solution provider. Number 2, we ensure timely delivery of essential services are met at all times. Number 3, we leverage our extensive network and connect people and businesses as well as fulfill society requirement. Number 4, we dominate and advance technology for the best services and acknowledge our human capital. And number 5, we enhance the value and strong relation for our CSR with stakeholders and others to achieve productive environmental and social sustainability in our future business and economic as well as increase company profitability. For core values, we involve 6 elements which is: number 1, empathy. We need to have a deep understanding of our customers by delivering what they need, when they need it, and where they need it. Number 2, integrity. We keep acting in utmost sincerity, open, honest, and integrity in everything we do. Number 3, innovation. We always seek new things and make something new, especially with our technology to meet our customers' requirement. And number 4, efficiency. We strive to serve our customer with product and services that can give them the best experience. Number 5, teamwork. We strive to maintain a quality workplace by working together for the common good. And number 6, community. We create valuable relationships with customers, employees, and the communities we serve. For core functions, we involve 3 elements, which is: number 1 is postmail. Postmail is basic postal services. It is made up of regular and non-standard mail. The postal service continues to develop innovative products and services to meet the needs of retail and business clients. Number 2, Post Laju. Post Laju 50 dedicated courier center which are supported by Post Malaysia Retail Network provide domestic and international courier services. Post Laju has introduced value-added services such as pickup service, web-based tracking, insurance package, and packaging to supplement its express services. Number 3, Post Niaga. Post Niaga provides a wide range of services including philatelic items, bill payments, financial products, and online service through postme.com.my. These services are available in all Malaysian post offices, small post offices, and agents. This is Post Malaysia Organisation chart, which led by Syed Mat Najib bin Syed Mat Noor, the group CEO and one of the senior manager.
Here we can see a mind map which is developed using future wheel technique. With this technique, we can see here direct, indirect future consequences of event or change or development of post Malaysia, this development is placed at the center, which is clearly seen is modernization and transformation of post Malaysia. From this is a consequence, this is a future, this can be a solution to a problem as well. From this we can see 4 direct consequences, which are digitalization. We will move with one each. The first one is digitalization. From this we can get 4 more indirect consequences of second-hand or third-hand consequences. Improve back office processes, increase competitive advantage. These 2 are the second hand consequences. Then from these 2 we can get boost company productivity and improve brand awareness respectively. Then let's move to the second direct consequence, which is increase courier automation and capacity. From this we can get indirect consequences such as delivery network expansion, customer base grows, then increase collection and delivery speed, which in return give consequences of increasing company's turnover. The third direct consequence would be easy day-to-day task for employees. From this we can get flexible working arrangement, which give rise to improved efficiency and satisfaction. Then there is improve morale, also in indirect consequence, giving another one, increasing creativity and innovation. Then the last direct consequence is touch points diversification. From this we can get 4 more indirect consequences, like providing multi-channel customer experience, which in return will increase the customer satisfaction rate. Then there is fostering brand image, which will build customer trust. So this is the future wheel technique. This is the future wheel. Basically, we use this technique actually to organize our thoughts, organize our future thoughts of a development of a solution to a problem like this. We will do the SWOT analysis of post Malaysia. For this, we have found out the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Starting with the strengths: providing variety of services, received global recognition, highly dedicated and dynamic workforce which thrives under a healthy working environment, initiate turnaround of postal logistics with the aim of having a leaner operation and improved service quality. Pricing is competitive in their target market with respect to the existing competition, and current pricing helps in boosting the target growth for the business. Post Malaysia has the monopoly in their target market. This favors the business greatly. Good brand awareness and reputation, possesses 38% market share, leading domestic courier company in the Malaysia, has the largest postal network in Malaysia, strong in business-to-business service provision. Now let's look into the weaknesses. Late delivery, high operating costs due to COVID-19 or high operating fixed costs. The customer service section of the counter had to be open to a limited extent during the COVID-19 pandemic. This caused the process of dealing with the customers slow, moderate quality service, delay in local shipping, especially in delivering vehicles. Fuel cost is high for the organization and impacting the environment as it is emitting larger carbon into the environment due to high fuel burning. Online platform is not explored properly, dependent on authorities to approve postage rate, composition of a workforce, high average age, limited and only local distribution network. Let's look at the opportunities. Digitalization is the use of digital technologies to change a business model and provide new revenue and value producing opportunities. It is the process of moving to a digital business. Download Gartner's roadmap for digital business transformation. Number 2, collaborative and mutually valuable partnerships that contributes to the company's growth. Leveraging new technologies can lead to improved cost efficiency and workflow digitalization. Leveraging technology and innovating operational models can vastly improve efficiency, operational and cost efficiency. The right right policies by the regulators and government will allow operators to thrive and continue to serve the market with disruption. Government and regulatory policies. On-time delivery will result in bigger demands for the shipments to the organization. Collaboration with Datasonic in bidding the fuel subsidy will lower the fuel cost. Advantage to Post Malaysia. Collaboration with China will grow its transshipment business. Benefit from and encourage new sustainable energy markets by developing sustainable business, increasing demand in online sales, changing in technology, make transactions simpler and possible. Finally, we can look at the threats. Increased cybersecurity threats, disruption of supply chain during the pandemic, employees' physical and mental well-being, the COVID-19 outbreak, movement control order, MCO, fast shrinking snail mail volumes, and the weak aviation segment during the pandemic. New courier services entrance is a threat for the Post Malaysia organization and will be having tough competition, fluctuation of jet fuel cost, competition from other rivals like Nationwide, Skynet, Jet, GDEX, DHL, latest Airpack. Loss of knowledge of experienced employees about to retire and the local competitors. We are going to look at the IFE and EFE metrics, which are strategic tools used to evaluate a firm's internal and external environment. From the IFE metrics, we can reveal the strengths and weaknesses. Let's look at the IFE metrics first. We can see here the factors like providing variety of services. This factor weighs 0.02, the rating is 2, and the weighted score is the multiplication of both of this, which is 0.04. Then we can see another one, received global recognition, which has got 0.08 strength, rating 3, weighted score 0.24. Then highly dedicated and dynamic workforce, which thrives under a healthy working environment with weight 0.03, rating 4, weighted score 0.12. Then number 4, initiating turnaround of post logistics with the aim of having a leaner operation and improve service quality with weight 0.02, rating 4, weighted score 0.08. Number 5, pricing is competitive in their target market with respect to the existing competition, and current pricing helps in boosting the target growth for the business. Weight 0.03, rating 3, and the weighted score is 0.09. Number 6, Post Malaysia has the monopoly in their target market. This favors the business greatly. Weight 0.04, rating 4. Weighted score is 0.16. Then there is good brand awareness and reputation with weight 0.03, rating 3, weighted score 0.09. Number 8, there is possess 38% market share, leading domestic courier company in Malaysia with rating 2, weight 0.05, and a weighted score of 0.10. Has the largest postal network in Malaysia, weight 0.02, rating 2, weighted score 0.04. Then internal strategic factor, the last one, number 10, is strong in business-to-business service provision with weighted score 0.05, rating 3. So as we can see, the rating 4 are important factors which they should look into. They can put more effort on this, or maybe they can look into this thing more. They have got more value. So for the let's look at the weaknesses so that we can get the total score and evaluate the IFE metrics. Now from the IFE metrics, we can also reveal the weaknesses. So as usual, we can see the weight of the first one, late delivery. The weight is 0.04. Actually, the weight is given from a 10 to 1 value. So 0.04, rate is 3. Total, the score is 0.12. Then high operating cost due to COVID-19 or high operating fixed cost with weight 0.05, rate 4, score 0.20. The customer service section of the counter had to be open to limited extent during the COVID-19 pandemic. This caused the process of dealing with customers to be slow. This weighs 0.03 with rate 3, score 0.09. Moderate quality service with weight 0.09, rate of 4, and and a score of 0.36. Then number 5, delay in local shipping, especially in delivering vehicles, weight 0.06, rate 4, score 0.24. Number 6, fuel cost is high for the organization and impacting the environment as it is emitting larger carbon into the environment due to high fuel burning, weight 0.08, rate 3, score 0.24. Online platform is not explored properly with weight 0.05, rate 4, and a score of 0.05 times 4, 0.20. Number 8, dependent on authorities to approve postage rate with weight 0.08, rate 3, score 0.24. Composition of workforce, high average age, weight 0.09, score rate 4, score 0.36. Then number 10, limited and only local distributors network with weight 0.06, rate 4, and a score of 0.24. So we know the weight should be like 1, the total weight, if it should be 1. Then we can see the total score. The score we got 3.40. We know that if this is the summation of the strength and weakness score, the total score, it is 3.40. So any score below 3.40 means that this is not a good score. That means the factors are not taken care of properly. So this is 3.40. That means the internal factors are good. Like they're taken care of properly. They have put in good, if they have been properly taken care of. Now we can see the external factor evaluation matrix, or EFE matrix. It reveals the opportunities and threats. Okay, starting with the number 1 opportunity, digitalization is the use of digital technologies to change a business model and provide new revenue and value producing opportunities. That is, it is the process of moving to a digital business. Download Gartner's roadmap for digital business transformation. As like the IFE matrix, here it has got weight from 0 to 1, and the rating is given from 1 to 4. The 1 is the good and 4 is the best. Okay, and the weighted score is the multiplication of weight and rating as usual. So here the first opportunity has got weight 0.07, rate 3, multiplication, weighted score 0.21. Number 2, collaborative and mutually valuable partnership that contributes to the company's growth, weight 0.09, rate 4, score 0.36. Number 3, leveraging new technologies can lead to improved cost efficiency and workflow digitalization. Weight 0.05, rate 3, weighted score 0.15. Number 4, leveraging technology and innovating operational models can vastly improve efficiency, operational and cost efficiency. Weight 0.05, rate 3, score 0.15. Number 5, the right policies by the regulators and government will allow courier operators to thrive and continue to serve the market without disruption. Weight 0.06. Then the rate is 3, score is 0.18. Number 6, on-time delivery will result in bigger demands for the shipments to the organization. The weight is 0.05, score, the rate is 2, and score is 0.10. Number 7, collaboration with Datasonic in bidding the fuel subsidy will lower the fuel cost, of course. An advantage, collaboration with China will grow its transshipment business. This weighs 0.03. The weight would be 0.03, rate would be 2, and score 0.06. Number 8, benefit from and encourage new sustainable energy markets by developing sustainable business, weight 0.02, rate 1, and score 0.02. Number 9, increasing demand in online sales, weight 0.03, rate 2, score 0.06. Changing in technologies make transactions simpler and possible. The last one, weight 0.06, rate 3, and weighted score of 0.18. So the total score, we have seen the weight 0.51, and the total score for the weighted score is 1.47. This is the summation of all the individual opportunities. Now we look at the threats. Number 1, increased cybersecurity threats, weight 0.07, rate 1, score 0.07. Number 2, disruption of supply chain during the pandemic, weight 0.05, rate 2, and score 0.10. Number 3, employees' physical and mental well-being with weight 0.05, rate 2, and score 0.10. Number 4, the COVID-19 outbreak, 0.02, weight, rate 2, and score 0.04. Number 5, movement control order, weight 0.05, rate 3, and a multiplication, weighted score 0.15. Number 6, fast shrinking snail mail volumes and the weak aviation segment during the pandemic, weight 0.05, rate 1 only, and the score would be 0.05. Number 7, new courier services entrance is a threat for the post-Malaysia organization and will be having tough competitors. 0.03 weight, rate of 1, score 0.03. Number 8, fluctuation of jet fuel cost, 0.07 weight, rate 2, and the score would be 0.14. Number 9, threat would be competition from other rivals like Nationwide, Skynet, GTEX, DHL, and latest Airport. Weight 0.05, rate 3, and weighted score of 0.15. Number 10, loss of knowledge of experienced employees about to retire and the local competitors. The weight would be 0.05, rate would be 2, and the weighted score 0.10. Now here we can see the weight 0.49. As we know, it would be between 0 to 1, and then the total weighted score would be all the addition of the individual threats, 0.93. So from the EFE metrics, we can say that the total score, by seeing the total score, we can say that the score is average, is below average actually. That means that the strategies are not well designed to accept the opportunities and like tackle the threats. The strategies are not well designed.
Framework of strategic trust and objectives. First, optimize delivery and entrepreneurship. The objectives are to quickly scale up its last mile delivery capacity in a cost-effective manner while providing economic opportunities for the community. Second, diversify touchpoints to provide facilities for customers to complete their affairs at the nearest outlets and make it easier for customers to use the Post Malaysia website and application with a more efficient system. Third, digitalization to be more efficient, cost-effective, and relevant in order to further prove its business by adopting digital solutions and automating relevant processes, enabling it to expand its courier capabilities. Fourth, engage in regulatory reforms to seek new regulations that limits unhealthy competitive practice and promotes long-term sustainability for courier players in Malaysia. Fifth, strengthen logistics and sustain aviation businesses to improve prudent cost management and leverage e-commerce growth to improve service quality and reliability. Scale down haulage operations. 6. Courier automations and capacity to establish regional automated processing centers to further enhance processing capacity in handling the increasing parcel volume. Accordingly, with higher processing capacity, the group aspires to have a more consistent service delivery. Implement a more efficient courier delivery network with improvements in truck utilizations and optimizations of line route routing. Strategies and action plan. First, courier automations and capacity scale up. Improve parcel sorting capacity and speed in distribution centers. Second, optimize delivery and entrepreneurship. Increase last mile delivery capabilities through crowdsourcing of delivery personnel under the Post Rider program. Launch Entrepreneurship Program EP, which provide opportunities for salary staff to become entrepreneurs. Third, diversify touchpoints. Expand our agent outlets across Malaysia as parcel drop-off and bill payment points, enhance Post Malaysia mobile apps and postonline.com.my with improved user interface and added services. Fourth, digitalization. Grow Send Parcel user base and enhance further on the platform. Introduce new chat-based customer servicing channel as Post. Digitalize consignment notes for business clients and over-the-counter customers. Fifth, engage in regulatory reforms. Pursue approval and gazettements of new postal rates for commercial domestic mail and international mails. Seek regulatory reforms with the objective of creating a sustainable courier industry. 6. Strengthen logistic and sustain aviation businesses. Initiate turnaround of post logistics with the aim of having a leaner operations and improve service quality. Minimize losses in post aviations due to COVID-19 with broad cost cutting and cost management measures. Exploit opportunities in e-commerce.
Here we can see the communication strategies. Communication means exchange of information, which is very important. And communication strategies are like plan to communicate with your target audience, which is very, very important for any company, as customers are your God. Okay, collaboration strategy. The first strategy that we're going to discuss about Post Malaysia. Post Malaysia has continuously collaborated with relevant authorities such as the Ministry of Communication and Multimedia Malaysia in introducing various measures that saw its increase in financial performance. One of the measures include increase in postal tariffs for commercial mails upon approval by the Ministry of Communication and Multimedia Malaysia. This, along with increased parcel volume, has aided the company from significant revenue loss. The company has also seeks to collaborate with the ministry to regulate the courier rates, which are non-existent. The second communication strategy, we have got operation status strategy. Post Malaysia has integrated service updates on its website where its stakeholders can get information on any operation interruption. Through this, the company can communicate on events affecting its operations such as flood updates, scams and fraud, and changes in service charge. Also, the company can easily communicate the shipment process to its customers by allowing them to track and trace the products. Corporate communication strategy. Post Malaysia uses this strategy to improve and maintain a strong and trust-based relationship with its shareholders. The company ensures that it communicates the transformation process, financial results, and business performance to all investors through the investor relation team, IR team. The primary responsibility of the IR team is to update the investors on the company's strategies and performance. The team achieves this by engaging shareholders through annual general meetings, integrated annual reports, analyst briefings, one-on-one meetings, and dialogue sessions, and quarterly results announcements. Additionally, the company, in line with the IR best practices, is using the strategy to accurately and consistently communicate its information on a timely basis. E-commerce development strategy, a communication strategy. Post Malaysia has embraced modern communication channels such as social media platforms and websites to constantly engage with its stakeholders, customers, suppliers, business partners, and the local communities. The company uses this strategy to ensure information is easily accessed by all stakeholders and consequently provide to channel for instant feedback. Through this strategy, Post Malaysia can easily communicate with its customers on update to service changes, product offerings, or customer complaints. Documentation strategy. Post Malaysia uses this strategy to communicate to all its policies, procedures, and processes and rules and regulations. Any discussions and deliberation of the company's board of committee are always documented and communicated to the management. The company uses secretaries to continuously update the documents in order to satisfy the changing operational needs of the company. Last but not the least, communication strategy. The feedback strategy is here. Feedback is, of course, a great booster or a great encouragement if you get. Let it be for an individual employee or for a company itself. Okay, over the years, Post Malaysia has been embracing this strategy with the aim of prioritizing their customers. The company has been taking key interest on customers' feedback and as a result, use it to improve their service. Feedback strategy has enabled Post Malaysia to launch new and improved products and services. In addition, the company has encouraged stakeholders to offer suggestions and comments that will help them enhance their sustainability programs.
So I will present the strategic risk mitigation plan. Risks are inherent to any organization. By identifying our risks, however, we are able to take relevant actions to mitigate both the chances of their occurrence as well as the severity of impact should a particular risk materialize. Our top risks are broadly categorized as regulatory, operational, competition, and technology and reputation. In 2020, however, we added health and safety as one of our more critical risks given the high possibility of infection in our workplace. There is three strategic risks, which it is risk identification and assessment, risk treatment, and risk reporting. Risk mitigation planning is the process of developing options and actions to enhance opportunities and reduce threats to project objectives. Risk mitigation implementation is the process of executing risk mitigation actions. Mitigation is the reduction of something harmful or the reduction of its harmful effects. It may refer to measures taken to reduce the harmful effects of the hazards that remain in potential or to manage harmful incidents that have already occurred. There are 5 strategic risk mitigation plans for our approach to managing them. Firstly, heightened competition in Korea business. The Korea industry is very competitive with industry players aggressively vying for market share, which leads to diminishing profit margins. This may also threaten the quality of service customers receive from Korea operators. For mitigation, improve our service quality and provide better customer experience via digitalization to differentiate ourselves against other industry players, and engage with regulators to seek policy reforms in the Korean market. Secondly, increasing cost of serving USO, maintaining nationwide coverage of mail delivery and postal touchpoint to fulfill our obligation as a USO license is resource intensive and costly. For mitigation, initiate mail infrastructure rationalization and expand adherent touchpoint to reduce fixed costs and continuous engagement with regulators on subjects pertaining to USO. Third, outdated ICT system. Our current ICT infrastructure and applications are not agile and will not be able to meet future business requirements or changing consumer trends. Some legacy systems are also more exposed to potential cybersecurity breaches. For mitigation, initiate a 3-year ICT transformation program to enable us to reach technological parity with the market and strengthen our cybersecurity resilience to safeguard our organization. As COVID-19 outbreak risk, fulfillment of our services requires our employees to work inside enclosed spaces and meet customers face-to-face, which heightens the risk of COVID-19 outbreak amongst our staff. For mitigation, adherence to SOP as recommended by MOH, provided PPE to employees and conduct regular sanitation of facilities, and initiate contactless delivery for parcel deliveries. Lastly, closure of international borders and air travel. For mitigation, we directed customers to use Asia Express for international deliveries and prudent cost management by our subsidiary, Post Aviation.